Hey guys, it's Jen from Cupcakeology and the Start Small Win Big Academy, and I just want to talk to you guys who are thinking that you're going to smoothly transition your side hustle into your full-time business. That's not how that goes. There is no smooth transition, okay? At some point, you're going to have to take that leap of faith and just jump and just leap, right? It's a risk. Being a business owner is risky every single day. I am here to tell you that it is not for the faint at heart, okay? However, if your risk tolerance is high, right, then chances are you're going to be good. If you have a low risk tolerance, this might not be for you. You might want to just go ahead and just try to get that bonus or try to get that, go a little higher in your 9 to 5, because this is not going to be for you. Okay. I'm here to tell you right now. But if you have a high risk tolerance and business ownership is something that you have been dreaming about and wanting so bad, then there is some things that you can start doing to get yourself as prepared as possible for when it comes time for you to take that leap of faith. Then you would have done all that you can do, right? And then the rest is just up to, right? So the first thing you guys need to do is legalize your business, okay? Now that you got that testing out the way, you know that this is going to be a viable business, you know that this is what you want to do. Now it's time for you to make it legal, all right? Get your LLC, your EIN, get your business bank account, all right? Go ahead and get that accounting software so you can keep up on your numbers, your books, your records, right? And set up that business credit, all right? And number 2, you want to start looking for that commercial kitchen. If a storefront is what you want to get, start looking for that commercial kitchen. Start looking for where you're going to go, right? If you want to do a dessert truck, then start looking for a dessert truck. But the first thing you're going to need to do is get that commercial kitchen, because if you are in a place where your cottage food laws, or you don't have cottage food laws, right, then you're going to have to start baking outside of your home, because you have to be legal, because there are things that you're going to have to do and want to do that you're not going to be able to do it sliding under the radar, right? So again, there's no smooth transition. You want to start to get serious and operate your side hustle right now as professional as possible. So that's number 2. Get your commercial kitchen. Find wherever you're going to be baking, whether it's a church, VFW, it doesn't matter. Number 3, work and write your business plan. Now, we all know we need to write a business plan, but Jen, I teach you how to work it, how to do the steps. So when it comes time for you to start writing, now you're going to know exactly what you're putting in that business plan, right? But I teach you how to work and do the steps so you can know your business inside and out, right? So you want to start testing that market, finding your ideal marketplace, okay? Number 4, test your products. Test your products on your menu. Start keeping an eye out on what is selling, what is working, what is flying, right? What are people ordering all the time, every day, every month, okay? And the things that are like, nah, not really selling, but you have it on there. You may get some people here and there. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, because you're going to want to start streamlining your menu for when you open that storefront or open that dessert truck, right? It's one thing if you have over 100 different flavors of one item, but it's another thing if you have about 50 of a bunch of different items with a bunch of different flavors. You want to start thinking volume. You want to start thinking production. All right, so let's start streamlining those menus, guys, and get rid of what is not working. It may be your favorite, but if it's not your customer's favorite and nobody's paying for it, then you don't have no time for it, because if it don't make money, then it don't make sense. All right, so number 5, let's start pricing competitively. Okay, now is the time for you to get serious with your pricing. Now is the time to get confident with your pricing. And you want to start pricing competitively so that you're not out there working for free and doing all this hustle and bustle for nothing, number 1. And number 2, you're going to need those profits to start saving and reinvesting in the growth of your business and your next steps. All right. Number 6, innovative marketing ideas, guys. Okay, we all are on social media. Everybody's posting on social media, and that is great. Social media marketing is wonderful. But think about how many other bakers are out there flooding the timelines of your potential customers. So keep doing what you're doing on social media. Remember, start telling those stories. Master the art of telling your story to inject some feeling and emotion into your post. However, You want to get out there. You want to go to the people. You want to do those farmers markets, those pop-up shops. You want to go and try to get those wholesale, contracts. You want to go out there and just do whatever you can to get those products in front of people. Don't wait for them to come to you. So start thinking innovative, guys, and market innovative. And now that you're marketing, now that you're grabbing people that are outside of your circle, you're going to want to set up email marketing campaigns to retarget them so that you can keep them coming back consistently. Okay, that's where the money reside. Okay, retarget those. Number 7, create your website. You want to house your product somewhere, okay, for people to come and see what you have to offer. Now, if you cannot afford to do, because I'm all about the DIY, okay? But if you cannot afford to do, or if you don't know how to do a website right now yourself, okay? Then you're going to want to at least put your stuff on Facebook and IG Marketplace, on the shop, on the market, right? Because you don't want to have people calling you all the time, or you don't want to rely on one flyer that they happen to find somewhere. You want somebody who met you at a pop-up shop in the mall, right? You want them to be able to go somewhere, check out your products, and call you knowing what they want. You want to streamline your process as much as possible. Again, this is all a part of your business plan. Remember, your business plan is your map out. If you don't know where you're going, where you're headed, how you're going to get there, and how much it's going to cost, and how you're going to keep yourself there and keep yourself growing, then you're not doing your business plan correctly. All right. So number 8, guys, again, you want to take this side hustle and make it a full-time business. It's no easy transition. So now is the time, while you're doing your business plan and getting your people in and your marketing, it's time to start saving. Start saving those profits, okay? Now that you pricing high, start saving those profits. Start saving your bonuses that you get every 3 months at work. Start saving that 5th paycheck that people get like 3 or 4 times a year. You know the paycheck I'm talking about, that 5th extra paycheck. No, now that's going into the bank. That is going into your fund, for your backup fund, right? Start saving birthday money. Start a GoFundMe page. Tell people what you're doing. It doesn't matter. Just start saving, and budgeting, okay? Number 9, look for funding. All right, so now you're saving. Now you're going to start looking for funding. You're going to start taking out personal loans, with your bank account, with your bank, with your credit union. Can you get a signature loan? 401k, borrow against that 401k, guys. Listen, if this business is what you want, is what you really desire, and this is going to be your career, your next move, then you have to, again, boss up and do what you got to do. Risk, okay? You can't play this thing safe. It's not built for everybody, right? So if you thinking that this is all making you nervous and scared, she told me to take out my 401k and that's what I work for, then go on and keep it. But this business ownership is not for you. All right. So 401k, borrow against it. All right. Capital loans from, your POS system, Square, from PayPal, home equity, credit card, whatever you have to do to get that funding, that money, so that you can go ahead and lease that storefront. So you can go ahead and purchase that food truck, that dessert truck, right? So number 10, now it's time that you start scouting out locations, because you got to know where you're going. All right, we're almost coming to the end, so you got to know where you're going. If this is something that you want to do, it's time to stop pussyfooting around. It's time to stop wasting year after year trying to get it together, because that's your comfort zone. That's what feels good to you, knowing that here and there I'm working on my business, but it's a side hustle, and I'm getting the satisfaction, but I'm working towards getting it done. Now is the year to get 2021. Okay, now is the year to get it done. Start looking for that food truck. Start looking at those lots, at those used truck lots. Start our first food truck, or our only food truck. It was a utility vehicle that was from New York. All right, we got it from a used truck lot. We cut out a window. We put in what we had to put in. It wasn't fancy. It wasn't cute. And we sold. We rolled around and we secured our spot and we sold. Okay. Don't try to get fancy. Don't try to get this fancy storefront. Don't forget, you can move. You don't have to be stuck in the place that's your first place. You can move. We had multiple locations, okay? Start off where and how you can. Start off small to win big, right? So start scouting out the locations. If you're just looking to do wholesale and you want to just have a big warehouse and you don't want to mess with customers and retail, then start looking for your wholesale accounts. Do what you have to do to get yourself to the next level. Number 11, get rid of personal debt. All right, now it's time to work on yourself. Now it's time to work on your personal finances. Get rid of your personal debt. Start budgeting. Start lessening, your personal expenses, right? This is grinding time. This is the time where you're climbing up that mountain and you're ready to get over that hump. Listen, little Timmy wants to do soccer and soccer equipment and all that. It's $500, $600. Not this year, honey. I'll play soccer with you out back. Mommy's working on something for us. This is the type of stuff that we have to, again, if I'm scaring you, if I'm making you nervous, if I'm making you think like, I ain't telling my baby no, then go on and stay at your job. Because you telling your baby no right now, in a year from now, you can buy your baby soccer tickets, okay? And put them out there on the field. Like, this is the stuff, it's the sacrifice that we have to take in order to get to the next level. Nobody said it was going to be easy. So start getting rid of those personal expenses so that you can lessen, your expenses, so it can make it a little easy for you when you take that leap of faith. 12, create other streams of income within your business. Guys, it's 2021. You can make money doing anything, right? So I wish somebody told me this 5 years in, but we tapped into this 5 years before, but we tapped into this 5 years into our business. We created multiple streams of income off of one business, right? So you want to maybe secure a couple different ways of getting paid. Maybe you want to do, virtual food lessons, virtual lessons on how to decorate, how to bake. Maybe you want to, if you know how to do buttercream very smoothly or something like that, you might want to write an ebook about it. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, sit and think about your other talents and your other gifts, because we're all multifaceted, and create another stream of income for it. Write an ebook, do video lessons, do a mini course. Just jot something down that makes it easier for you during the day and put it on a worksheet, make it pretty, and sell it for $5 each. It doesn't matter. Create something so that you're getting more than one income in when you take that leap of faith. And next, now that you worked on all that, now that you've done all of that, it is time for you to pray. It is time for you to have that faith and take that action and leap, okay? There is no smooth transition. The only thing you can do is get as much done as possible. Get that business plan solid, okay? Just try to pad yourself as much as possible, but there's never going to be the right time. Just set yourself up as best as you can. Get that mentor, take that class, get as much knowledge as you can, and continue to get that knowledge. It doesn't stop at one time. All right. And then you're going to have to make that decision, set that date, write that resignation letter, and take that leap. And you have to trust that God is going to have your back and He is going to provide for you. All right. Y'all have a good day.